What's going on, YouTube? This is my video debut. Will, the Fat Man, aka the French Rican. I'm going to show you guys how to make a batch of ghetto ass apple pie moonshine. I know some of you guys are going to be like, that's not how you do it. You got to distill your own moonshine. Well, guess what? Shut up. We're going to do it with pure grain. I live in an apartment. I can't distill liquor. So we're doing it this way. I make this stuff because I'm not rich and I like to be able to give stuff to family members, friends for Christmas, holidays. And it's perfect for that. It's inexpensive, it's fun to do. Bring the kids. Not really, but. So, to get started, this is what you're going to need. If you want to come over here real quick. Main ingredients, we're going to do one batch which involves apple cider. Need a gallon, nothing special. Big Y brand, 2 cups of brown sugar, gallon of apple juice. Drink this while you're doing it. This is a batch that I made previously. This one's going to be a fresh one. We've got 3 containers of 3-inch cinnamon sticks, which totals almost, I think, about 40 of them. All these are going to go in there. Some vanilla extract. We're going to chop up some fresh apples, throw those in there. Now, this stuff I know is illegal in some of the states. I know some of you guys can't get this. You can also substitute with Everclear. I think that's about 150. You can also do Absolute vodka. Worst comes to worst, you could probably throw some clear Superior rum in there. You know, it's whatever way you want to do it, whatever way you like it. I mean, unless you're actually distilling your own moonshine, do each his own, right? This is for fun anyway. So what we're going to start with is, we have a 3-gallon pot over here. We're going to take our apple juice and just dump that in there. Nicey nice. It's got a great smell. Alright, that's 1. Get down with the 2. Now, you could even make this stuff without alcohol in it. You can make it with a little bit of alcohol. It depends on how you want to do it. If you have little kids you're giving it to, you know, obviously we're not getting them drunk. So, but I use 150. I like the bite of alcohol. If I'm drinking alcohol, I like to taste it. Alcohols that you can't taste nothing, a little bit dangerous. You'll be wondering why you're on the rooftop in your underwear with the punch bowl on your head at the end of the night. I know a couple people have come close to that. But no, this is definitely a good gift. People do like it. You can't please everybody, so some people are going to say it's too strong. Some are going to say it's too weak. Make it the way you like it. Alright, so now that we got that on there, we are going to go ahead and dump in some cinnamon sticks. I can't open that. I don't think I can open that. Now, as far as liquor, I do pure grain, which is 190 proof, equals out to 95% alcohol. With that, in that pot with the gallon of apple juice and the gallon of apple cider, I do 1.5 liters of 180 alcohol. If you're going to use less and you like a stronger taste, obviously you're going to do more. You can always taste to test. Or test taste, whatever. Alright, we got 2 down. I think I did 1 already, which we did. Alright, so now these go right in. Just like that. As it heats up and cooks, these will open up a little bit, they'll expand, and they'll sink to the bottom. Alright, next I like to add tablespoon, you know, whatever. I say about a tablespoon. You can do a little more. I mean, it is a lot, so, you know, maybe we'll do 2. That's 1. It's a heaping. That should be good enough. Alright. Now that we got that going, we're going to heat it up. This has to cook. Now, a big pot like this on a range stove or a stove like this, I don't expect it to boil. Mine doesn't boil. It actually just starts steaming. When it starts steaming like that, it's hot to touch. Then you're ready to start dumping your brown sugar. We got 2 cups of brown sugar that we're going to add in there. Once that's in there, we'll stir it up. We'll let that cook down for a little bit. Once that's all blended, we're going to take it off the stove, let it cool down, and then we're going to add our alcohol. If we add our alcohol too soon, I believe alcohol burns off at about, I want to say 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So it'd be a waste. So once it's done cooking, take it off, let it sit for a while, and we'll be back to add our alcohol. Alright guys, we're back. It's still heating up. We're just letting it, get the temperature. We're going to give it a stir. I don't know how much sediment's in there, so I don't know if it'll burn to the bottom or not. I've never tested the theory, and I just assume my theory doesn't burn, so we'll just do it this way. Just want to come over here. I mean, you don't need to see me stir it, but, no point in just watching the side of me, I guess. So I just give it a stir. As you can see, most of the cinnamon sticks have started to sink. They'll stay at the bottom. You'll fish them out at the end. When you start your cooking, you want to put it on high. With that much, if you're doing that much, it's not going to boil over anything. So we're just going to let this sit a little bit longer. Actually, you know what? I think it's hot enough that our brown sugar is going to dissolve in there. So before we do that, we're going to take a sip of this. This is one that I made about a month ago. I used 1 cup of brown sugar in there. Like I said, when I drink liquor, I like to taste it. I don't want some Nancy boy crap, in my cup. When I drink liquor, I want to taste it. So this is a little strong, but good. You got the apples in there. You got a cinnamon stick somewhere in the bottom. It's pretty decent. That's hot. See if the cameraman would like a little sip or two. There you go, buddy. Just don't get wobbly on me. Alright, now while that's heating up, we're going to add our brown sugar. Said that all crunchy and redneck sugar. So, here we go. Now that's in there. We're going to give this a little stir. Like I said, this isn't professional. This isn't, I don't expect people to come on here and be like, that's not the right way you do it, because it's not. This is just something fun to do, something, for Christmas, holidays, where everybody gets something, Who doesn't want to enjoy the Christmas spirit with a little spirits? Actually, I think that's already absorbed up in there. So, as it sits, just let it cook on high for a little bit longer. I'd say leave it on there for about a half hour, 15 minutes. You want to come stir it again. Come stir it again. If not, I think it's perfectly fine to just sit. But yeah, we'll give it about 30 more minutes. Let that all absorb. Let it, blend nicely, and we'll bring it back. Alright, we're about 20 minutes in, and as you can see, it's at a rolling boil. Apparently my stove wants to work good today because it never rolls up like that, but we are pretty much done. I've stirred it in between, and it is ready to go. Alright, welcome back, guys. Everything is cooled off to the temperature that we need. It's been about an hour and a half. That's not even on right. We definitely put a hurting on this bottle. Yeah, I definitely feel the effects of it. See? Dangerous shit here. Everything's cooled off. We took out our cinnamon sticks. Take your cinnamon sticks out before you pour your liquor in. I keep saying yeah, so we're just gonna get some liquor in there now. We've got 1.5 liters of 180 proof right here that we're gonna add into this cauldron of deliciousness. Let's see if we can do this in a slow-mo. Oh no, never mind. We'll just do it like this. Here we go with the pour. It just turns your family drink into the devil's Kool-Aid. Welcome to the dark side. We have cookies here. All right, so that's it. We're gonna do a little stir. Get this all nicey nice. Woo! Come and take a whiff of this.
That's strong.
That is gonna hurt you. But like I said, you know, I'd rather sip on a liquor that I can taste the liquor. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, you know, girls, some guys like those drinks where you don't taste the alcohol. I'm a whiskey guy. I like the taste of my alcohol. So when I take a sip, I like to know, hey, have a little bit of restriction what you're drinking. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the guys who make, some people make this stuff and you can't taste the alcohol. And that's when you get silly people doing silly shit because they're like, oh, I didn't know there was a lot in there. Well, this one, there's no excuse because you take a first sip, it goes down smooth. But your internals will heat up. So, we're going to get to slicing up some apples over here. Slice these down. We're going to get the cinnamon sticks ready. They're already ready. Open up the jars. We're going to throw some apples, some cinnamon sticks, and we're going to fill them up. And we'll be right back with that. Right, welcome back. We're getting back down to finishing this project up. Right now we're at the canning part. Our drink has cooled. The liquor is in it. We took out all our cinnamon sticks. We sliced our apples. We got those in there. And yeah, we're ready to start pouring. I put 2 apples in here, 1 Granny Smith, 1 Red Delicious. Kind of give it a little best of both worlds of sweet and sour. It actually works very well. And in each jar, we stuck 2 cinnamon sticks in with it to help hold the flavor. Yeah, so we're going to get to pouring. The way I do it, everybody does it different. I take a cheesecloth or a muslin cloth or whatever you want to use. A little cheap strainer. Just tuck that right down in there. You know, try to prop it up where you can do this without too much assistance. Let me see if that works. You don't have to use the cloth. I do because it helps keep some of the sediment and pieces off the cinnamon sticks out of there. So, you know, and it helps clean it up a little bit. You know, who likes getting stuff in their mouth when they're drinking? So right now, I'm gonna show you how to pour one in, you know, doing this method. And then we're going to go to break and we're going to fill these up and we'll come back when we're finished. So, regular measuring cup, all you do is just scoop in. Keep in mind, guys, this is going to get messy. Unless you got like ironclad nerves and know how to pour perfect. But, just pour it right in. You start pouring fast, you'll start dripping off the bottom and all that wonderful crap. Just slow, steady. I mean, it's not that much that you're pouring in here, so. But yeah, see, what's this, 2 cups? We are filling, what are they, quart jars? Mm-hmm. Yep, we're doing quarts. A gallon of apple cider, a gallon of apple juice, and 1.5 liters of liquor will usually give you about 10 quart jars. I don't know how much they fill the smaller ones. I never did the smaller ones. I do a couple of them, but I've never done the whole, you know, the whole batch in a, what size are they? The pint jars. But we're going to finish this pour. Bring it right up to the line. Oh, we missed some. Yeah, I got OCD. We're going to the top. I guess I don't have OCD that much because I'm not doing it again. Alright, guys. So, that's how you fill your jar. When you're done, set that to a spot. Clean, out of the way. Tighten that SOB up. Give it a good shake. And set it aside. You know, you can either drink it warm, you can drink it cooled. I find it better to let it sit for at least 30 days. So that way the flavors just blend together, and you're not getting like a mix of sour apple, sweet apple, cinnamon, all that rush in your mouth. They blend so smooth together. And like I said, even though you can taste the liquor in this, it's still smooth enough to be damn dangerous. Alright, so we're going to finish this up. We'll be right back. We'll talk about it a little bit more, maybe even do a taste test compared to the one that I've had that's been sitting for about a month and a half now. And let you know how it goes. See you in a little bit. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We have officially wrapped up our brew. Everything looks good. Everything smells good. We have 8 of the quart jars. I had to look over real quick, double check that. And we have 2 3/4 of the pint jars. Now, that's actually a lot for just, a couple little things here and there, some material. It's come to that point. Oh, by the way, this is my cousin right here. His name is Isaiah. We've been friends since we came out the womb. This is, brother from another mother over here, Good guy. He's the one running the camera for me. This is my first video, and he was willing to run the camera for me. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No doubt.
So, you'll probably see him, here and there throughout videos in the future. If you guys like this video, thumbs up, subscribe. As this channel grows, I'm also an eBay seller, Amazon seller, and I'd like to do some giveaways. I actually just sold a $1,000 mystery box to Mr. Joey Graceffa. And, even though Daniel was a little bit of a bleep about it, it was still a fun experience. I actually have Summer with me today. If you guys want to see her, say hi. Hey, Summer! You want to come say hi? No, Summer wasn't upset about Joey's comments. She actually was laughing right along with me. I'm a very sarcastic, fun-loving person, and I raised my daughter to not take things to heart. She was joking around. She was laughing, cracking up, showing her friends. So she's a good sport about it. Come and say hi.
Hello.
This is Summer, my 11-year-old, the one that Joey or Daniel was ragging on the whole time. How do you know Joey? Where have you seen him before?
On YouTube.
No way. What videos do you watch?
I don't really watch him a lot, but...
Minecraft?
Yeah.
We just got to that point.
Yeah.
So, just to let you know, Summer's right here. She's doing good. And she's got emotions of steel. You can't hurt this kid. Alright, kid. Get to the chores. Alright, guys. We're about to wrap it up. What we're going to do is we're going to try some, This one has been... Obviously, we've been attacking this one. I've been attacking this one for a while. But this one has been aging for about a month and a half. These are fresh. This is warm. This is probably a little bit lower than room temperature, but, a little cool. So, we're just going to give them a try, and, we're gonna see which one's better, We'll go from there. We'll put this aside. We're not going to crack that one. Alright, we've got drink number 1. Like a pro. Been drinking since you were in diapers. Not really, but yeah. Alright. Taste test number 1. Has a good cinnamon aroma. You can definitely get a clear smell of the apples, cinnamon. And I like the way you can't distinctly taste the apple cider or the apple juice. It blends so well together, and all the other stuff in there, that even the apples, you can taste the apples in there. And it's just a beautiful blend. Like I said, this one's about a month and a half, somewhere in there. So, you know what I mean? The flavors are fully blended, I'm sorry. And by Christmas, when I go to give these out, you won't taste alcohol in there. You're just going to take a sip, and 5 seconds later, you're inside. You're going to be like, somebody just popped a hand warmer in my stomach or something. So, you know what I mean? But it's good. We're going to... Cheers. Obviously, we've been drinking on this one all day, so we like it. Smooth, everything else. You want to try? This one's definitely a little bit more harsh. It's got more of a... like a raw smell to it. All the flavors have not yet blended, so it's still, it's still just cut through. At least that's the way it smells. We haven't even tried it yet. So, without further ado, salute again. That's a rough cut right there. It's got that smell, right? That stuff is not blended yet, man.
Ooh, that smell.
Good song. Oh, you know what? We didn't even put the radio on. We said we were going to put some background music on for you guys like 5 times, and just so busy trying to give you guys a good video, man. It's good, right? But it's
I like this one better.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like the strong taste. That's got that kick to it. But it's nice.
Sweet.
It's smooth. Well, confession, this one I only added 1 cup of brown sugar. This batch I added 2 cups. I fudged with this one. But you know what? You can't taste the difference. Well, maybe you can, I guess. It's good. It's good. Don't shut up. Just do it. But no, these are great. And you know, if you have family that doesn't mind having some drinks on the holidays, they're going to love this. They're going to love you. Before I even made this for my family, I just made it to do it. I didn't tell anybody about it. And, you know, you always got to, what is it?
Improvise?
No, not improvise. You know when you go somewhere and you have them sample your product before you actually put it out for sale? I have the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't say it. Anyway. Yeah, so... You know, everybody tried it, and you know, as soon as they tried it, people were putting in orders like, I want another one of these. So it gave me a great idea. You know, I buy the materials for roughly about $100, including all the liquor, all the cinnamon sticks, all the juice, everything is about $100. And you know what? Even with a big family, you know, you still got enough. Makes 10 of the quart jars. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of these, so I don't know how many it does, but I'm sure it does a lot more than 10. But, you know, I give these out for, just singles, you know, somebody who's not dating nobody, just themselves, sit back, relax. And these big SOBs are for the couples. You get real freaking naughty. All right, guys, we're going to call this a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you really enjoy your product. I would really recommend letting this sit for about a good 30 days, minimum 30 days, and you know you'll definitely appreciate the taste a lot more. If you like it harsh, you like it, you know, right there, you know, feel free to just crack them right open once they're done. You know, or throw them in the microwave. You can do that. I've done that as well. Taste phenomenal on cold days. So. If you like this video, you want to see more, actually we do have another one coming up, similar, but different. I don't know if you can tell, I told you this is my cousin, he's just a little bit darker than me. I got the lighter end of the stick, but you know, he's Spanish, I'm half Spanish, I'm French. So, we have what we like to call a Puerto Rican traditional drink called coquito. It was originated in Puerto Rico in the sugarcane fields with just, I believe it was just coconut milk. Now you have a bunch of other stuff in there, and we're going to show you that video. And it's a coconut eggnog. It's a play on eggnog with beautiful flavor. So we're going to get that to you as well. So if you like this video, you want to see other videos, you know, feel free to comment. You know, give us ideas. I'm down. I'm always with this guy. So, you know what I mean, you'll probably see him a lot more as well. And, yeah, man, we enjoyed making this. We hope you enjoyed watching it. Give a thumbs up, you know, like, subscribe. And we'll be right back at you with more. Enjoy your day.